YouTube, I don't know much about Pokemon, but I do know a lot about tournaments. I used to be a professional commentator for fighting games, and my chat decided to show me a tournament for Pokemon that was won in the least expected way. And my god, this video is freaking awesome. So I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. And hey, before we get started, you know what to do, shawty. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm quads. Check us out over on the Twitch channel, live at Aliciaxlife. You're currently watching Aliciaxdeath, the YouTube channel. Aliciaxlife is the Twitch. Anyways, let's get into it.
Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Pokemon Championships History, a series where we showcase important matches throughout the history of competitive Pokemon. It's time to flash back to the 2014 World Championships.
How bad you think it stink there? How bad you think it's stinky? How stinky? On a scale of 1 to 10, how stinky you think this place is?
To relive arguably the most iconic moment in competitive Pokemon history, Sejun's Pachirisu. It may be true that the electric squirrel stole the show at Worlds, but first let's
It's so cute. It's so cute. Look at the baby.
focus on this story's true protagonist, Sejun Park. From South Korea, Sejun was known as an innovative team builder who performed consistently at the world's largest
He's
stage.
got beautifully clear skin. Can we just say that? Like, I respect the fact that he a motherfucking goat at Pokemon, but goddamn, his skin is gorgeous. Unfair.
2014 was Sejun's fourth consecutive top cut of the World Championships.
Certainly one of the game's legendary players. I think that most people in the community around the video game would probably agree that Sejun is the best player who's never won a world championship.
But if Sejun wanted to take home the title this time, he would need to utilize his creativity. Many people think Sejun's team was built around Pachirisu, but it was actually a team revolving around another uncommon Pokemon,
What, Gyarados?
Mega Gyarados. 2014 was a new era for VGC with Pokemon X and Y, and the first 3D installment of VGC introduced a very powerful game mechanic, Mega Evolution.
Okay.
Mega Kangaskhan dominated the 2014 metagame with its ability Parental Bond, and Mega Mawile was also picking up momentum before Worlds. Because of the prevalence of physical attackers in VGC, Sage
They didn't blur. Oh. They blurred 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts. What kind of horny ass Pokemon hentai shit do these motherfuckers have on their shirts? Because you clearly see other graphic tees are perfectly fine. These motherfuckers had that freaky ass Furrymon shit y'all showed me. That one video, the Furrymon video, the dudes like catching Pokemon and fucking them. That's what they had on their shirts.
before Worlds. Because of the prevalence of physical attackers in VGC,
Chat, don't give real answers. Don't give real answers. No, bad chat. Smack, smack, smack. It's funny. It's funnier if it's Furrymon. Stop it. No, bad. Smack, 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 smack.
Sejun viewed Gyarados and its Intimidate ability as a great counter that other trainers wouldn't expect. Then once Gyarados Mega evolved, it became surprisingly bulky, and after a Dragon Dance or two, it would become unstoppable. Sejun's team of 6 Pokemon for Worlds is a quintessential example of how to properly team build in VGC. Whether it was Talonflame to hit first and hit hard thanks to its Gale Wings ability, or Gothitelle to endure almost any hit, or Garchomp and Gardevoir to provide valuable chip damage. Each Pokemon had a clearly defined role on the team and a way to aid Mega Gyarados on its path to the peak.
Oh.
With those 5 Pokemon on the roster, how did Sejun decide on the final slot for his Worlds team? To answer that, we have to look back at Sejun's previous team at Worlds.
Okay,
At the
previous
2013
year, yep.
World Championships, Sejun lost in top 8, but there were 2 major influences on his team, Marowak and Magmar. By no means were these 2 Pokemon staples in VGC, but they provided Sejun's team a specific type of support needed for success.
Okay.
Marowak had the Lightning Rod ability, which redirected electric attacks away from his Jellicent and Tornadus. And Magmar used the move Follow Me, which was another way to redirect attacks from key targets. How could Sejun combine both electric immunity and Follow Me with only one slot left on his team? The answer was Pachirisu. Many trainers were aware of the support Pachirisu could provide to a team, but Sejun was the trainer who fully realized its potential as the ultimate teammate. As a bulky electric type, it only had one weakness, and with its ability Volt Absorb, Pachirisu was immune to electric moves, so it was the best choice to redirect electric attacks away from Mega Gyarados.
Got it, makes sense.
A new electric move that dealt a little bit of damage, but would always
Nuzzle. The user attacks by nuzzling the electrified cheeks against the target. This also leaves the target with paralysis. Got it.
Inflict the target with paralysis.
Sejun showing off what Pachirisu exactly can do. Nuzzle, I've never seen that move actually been used in competitive play, and now it comes out at the World Championships.
And Super Fang would deal half of the target's remaining HP, which helped the rest of Sejun's team secure knockouts.
Pachirisu just won't go away.
Now that Sejun had locked in his 6th Pokemon for Worlds, it was time for Pachirisu Mania to take Washington, D.C. in the Pokemon World by storm.
Pachirisu!
In the finals, Sejun would face off against Jody Azarelli. The VGC newcomer was the underdog, but thanks to his double mega team with Lucario and Charizard Y, Jody had multiple roads to victory. Jody wished to be the home country hero and give the US a 4th title in VGC's top division, but the crowd was rooting for the little Pachirisu that could to be the hero of this story.
Yeah, and we do see the Pachirisu on the field, and the crowd goes crazy as soon as Pachirisu...
Oh my god, as somebody who's been to so many tournaments throughout my life, not for Pokemon, but for like for fighting games and stuff, the way people get hype over certain character picks, I totally understand. Like, oh, the feeling when you see certain character picks, like especially unconventional ones. I remember the way the crowd screamed when Excalibur Blades at April Annihilation hit random in grand finals for his character. Hit the random button and won. And won. So it's like literally I'll play any character and win type vibe. And the way we lost it was insane. Character picks in tournament settings do generate a crazy amount of hype.
Makes it out.
In Game 1, Sejun's
Especially
skills
unconventional.
as a trainer were tested.
Now that's just cocky. He won, though. You can say that's just cocky, but he won. Yeah. Fun fact about him. The creator of the game openly talked about how they intentionally nerf the characters that he plays before tournaments come out. Which is why he had to stop streaming and had to stop making content so they would stop nerfing his characters. Yeah. And do you know who that guy said it to? The creator of the game? He said it to me in a bar, thinking it was funny. And I was like, wait, are you serious? He goes, yeah, I do it. And then I lost it. So, when you hear, oh yeah, they're out to get me, imagine a game's creator literally being out to get you because you win too much. And after he won by hitting random, he literally started pounding his chest saying, you can't nerf me. Because he can play any character. He's just that much better. And they intentionally would nerf any character he mained, so he had to keep switching mains over and over again. That's why he ended up learning the entire roster. Yeah. I wish someone made a fucking video about him, because that's an insane story. Like, dude ran the scene. Oh, man. Oh, I have so many stories about him and, like, his whole journey. It is so sick. It is so cool.
Into that Talonflame. That's some good damage onto Talonflame. And the freeze! The Ice Punch gets the
I think I still have the video of him screaming and pounding his chest saying, you can't nerf me. I think there's actually a black and white photo of me hugging him after he won. And like, literally leaning on his shoulder because I was so emotional because I knew about the fact that he was getting nerfed intentionally from the creator of the game. And the way I like literally started like getting emotional on his shoulder because I was like, I can't believe this guy persevered over that. Like, my heart was just like, oh man, amazing person.
Freeze onto Talonflame could have been disastrous. Normally, freeze wouldn't be a problem because most Talonflames use Flare Blitz and could thaw immediately, but Sejun's Talonflame had
I'm gonna go back a little
overheat.
bit. I was very absorbed in my story, and I want to kind of just go back a bit.
On the field, and the crowd goes crazy as soon as Pachirisu makes it out.
In Game 1, Sejun's skills as a trainer were tested.
Ice punch into that Talonflame. That's some good damage onto Talonflame. And the freeze! The ice punch gets the freeze onto Talonflame. It's stuck in mid-air.
An Ice Punch freeze onto Talonflame could have been disastrous. Normally, freeze wouldn't be a problem because most Talonflames use Flare Blitz and could thaw immediately, but Sejun's Talonflame had overheat, which is not a fire move that automatically thaws. In order
Oh,
for Sejun to get back into this game,
So is he stuck in that
had one
state?
chance to thaw out and successfully hit overheat.
The thaw as overheat comes out from Talonflame. Sejun is not playing around. Overheat gets the KO onto the Mo Rotom.
Okay.
Tyranitar is still out though. The Life Orb from Talonflame as Super Fang from Pachirisu. Not dealing quite that much, but the paralysis. Tyranitar fully paralyzed.
With luck back on Sejun's side, once he was able to KO Jody's Mega Charizard, Garchomp and Talonflame had enough left to give Sejun the victory in Game 1.
With that extra damage there, you're going to feel very safe that even intimidated, Talonflame can finish off this. But we see the forfeit.
Yeah, Jody going ahead and forfeiting.
Oh
Sejun
man.
takes game 1 of this best of 3 set.
Jody needed to change up his strategy in Game 2, and Mega Lucario packed quite the punch. This, however, was exactly the situation Sejun's Gardevoir was trained for.
Yeah, Mega Lucario making its first appearance on the stream here. Going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, get a lot of additional power on the field for Jody. And Bullet Punch coming up from Mega Lucario.
Oh my god.
Not quite enough for the
It did a
one-hit
one-shot.
damage. Dazzling Gleam, the choice from Gardevoir. Super effective damage on Salamence. And the Earthquake, is it going to be enough? Is Mega going down? The Mega goes down. Turn 1 for Jody.
Oh
Once
shit.
Gardevoir was knocked out, it was time for Pachirisu to show the world what it could do. On a field with some of the most powerful Pokemon in VGC, Pachirisu would shine brighter than them all.
Probably a lot of this audio has to be muted because of copyright claim. Because they're playing super DMC music.
Salamence dropping a Draco and Pachirisu shrugging it off will go down as one of the most iconic moments in VGC history. With just
That little
one
motherfucker
Pokemon
withstood it and didn't give a fuck. Yes, look at that HP.
moments
Look
in
at that HP.
VGC
Hold on, hold on, hold on. We
With just
vibing.
one
We're
Pokemon
vibing.
remaining, it was time for the Prince of VGC to finally reign as king.
Pachirisu is not going to do any of that. It's going right on the offensive. Super Fang going to take away half of Mo Rotom's health. Dragon Claw right back after a critical hit. A critical hit and Sejun Park takes down Mo Rotom. And Sejun Park is your 2014 Pokemon
That is so awesome.
Champion
That is so
Masters
sick.
Division. The crowd is on their feet. Let's hear it for Sejun.
I am not used to how like how much decorum people have in like other esports, bro. Cause like in the FGC, we be yelling, we be popping off, we be jumping around, calling motherfuckers stupid. we crazy, right? So just the sweet, like how humble he is in his victory, just holding up, you know, just holding it up, just being about it, just like shaking with excitement. And then like, oh my god.
Sejun Park and Pachirisu are forever tied together in the story of competitive Pokemon and have inspired countless trainers across the world to play VGC.
So
It
cool.
takes a well-rounded team of 6 Pokemon to become world champion, and Sejun proved that success is a team effort. Sejun's lasting impact is not that Pachirisu was the greatest Pokemon ever, but instead it was a great Pokemon for the role he was looking to fill. Thank you for watching, and let us know some of your favorite moments in VGC history
That was
by
so
using the
fucking
hashtag
cool.
#PlayPokemon.
loved that. That was sick. I had a great time watching that one. Anyways, thanks for watching, YouTube. Link to the original videos in the description below. And I hope you had a fun time on this journey with me as we talked a bit about Pokemon. Alright, catch you later. Bye!